Out of the Blue, proudly brought to you by San Remo. We're family.
Another surprise!
Out of the blue.
You want that with fries?
Out of the blue. Come with me across the sea on a barbecue. We're gonna cook for you.
Nothing but blue skies!
Out of the blue.
You want some chili with those fries?
Out of the blue.
Well, we're back in Malaysia again. This time we're cooching in Sarawak, and that is, of course, on the island of Borneo. And we have got so much to show you.
There's lots to see and lots to do. And especially for me, there's lots to eat, as you can tell. Two terrific dishes that we'll be cooking: freshwater prawns with salted eggs and ikan, which is fish, in a banana stem. Very unusual.
We boarded our Malaysian Airlines flight in Adelaide, flying about 6 hours to Kuala Lumpur and then another flight west to the island of Borneo. Kuching is the capital of Sarawak, and we're right in the heart of the tropics.
Kuching in the Malay language means cat. Now around this city there's cat monuments, they're dotted all around the place. I've been told there's even a cat museum.
Everywhere we go, there are more of the cat statues, but there's much more to this fascinating city. It's on the Sarawak River, and the Kuching waterfront is a popular place to walk and meet with friends. I'm fascinated to see all of the water taxis zipping back and forth across the river. The river is an important lifeline for the city, which has been a trade centre for thousands of years. There's always a steady stream of ships coming and going. From up here, you can see something of the size of the city, which has a population of around 600,000 people. But I'm happier down here, and I can get amongst the shops and try some of the local produce. To learn more about Kuching, we headed to its excellent museum complex. I'm fascinated by this collection of wood carvings. These models of longhouses are beautifully made, but in here is the real thing. No wonder this part of Malaysia was once known as the land of the headhunters. But the boys are more interested in the collection of sea creatures in the natural history section. Not surprisingly, they soon make their way to the markets and see some fresh local specimens.
You're right, Emma. I'm always keen to take a look at the local fish. Well, here's something I haven't come across. This is a shark. It looks to me like a young black-tip shark. And look at those incredible, look at the snout on it and the eyes. And they use this in curry. Also, they use it, you've got to fillet it and skin it. And they use the meat for deep frying as well with belacan. You can wrap it in a banana leaf.
I just love the freshness of the local produce and the variety.
All of these things grow above the ground and on vines, but all this section here, apart from the citrus up there, these are all rhizomes and tubers, and I wouldn't know how you use them, but they're just so interesting. They're all shapes and sizes.
Even at this hour of the morning, a market is a busy place. So much to see and buy.
150 years ago, this building was a prison. Now, thankfully, it's the tourist office. But don't go away, because after the break, I want you to see Richie.
Today, we're in for a real treat with our visit to the Semengo Wildlife Rehabilitation Centre. That's where they care for wild animals that have been found injured or orphaned. Richie is one of the biggest and the oldest of the orangutans at the centre, and it's a treat for us to stand quietly with the other visitors and watch them up in the trees.
You hear and read a lot about them until you actually see one and see how human-like they are. You realise that protecting them is crucial, absolutely. They look very happy here.
This one has found a coconut and she's busy cracking it on the side of the tree to get the liquid inside. Very, very clever.
Hello, welcome to Culinary Kuching.
For our time in Kuching, we are staying at the very smart Pullman Hotel. This grand foyer sets the scene for a hotel that's very bright and spacious. And when we get to our rooms, there's plenty of space and all of the amenities that you'd expect from a quality hotel. This is a peek into the very top-class presidential suite. Very nice. But I'm happy with a bit of chill time in the spa. Or a workout in the well-equipped gym. Or my favourite, how good's this?
I'm preparing a recipe with Chef Joshua at the Pullman, and I need a couple of exotic spices which for this unusual recipe. Firstly, I've come across some curry leaves, and you can smell the fragrance of the curry leaves. And then along here, we got normal chook eggs. However, I've come across some duck eggs. This recipe calls for salted eggs. And these eggs have been marinated in a brine from 3 months to 12 months. And then they're boiled and they're mashed up for this recipe, which is truly unusual and a taste sensation. Now, look, we've got freshwater prawns.
Yeah. They're different. They look like tiger prawns.
These are macro bracken, and they had long feelers. They're about that long.
Yes, I've seen those.
So what I'm going to do, and you can talk about all the ingredients.
Now, I'll look at this first, because I'm always interested
See,
in this.
I'm just going to split the back.
Yep.
Put your hand on it. Right? Butterfly them out, because that's what we're going to do.
Mike, there's a lot of meat there.
Yeah, and I'm just going to coat them
In what?
in potato flour. You can use
that
corn
right?
flour. We're going to
So
put them here.
Why are you using that?
It's crispier.
Oh, is it? Right.
It is. And in Malay cooking, they use corn flour, potato flour, rice flour. How's that? Now, hang on.
Excuse me.
I just got to work this.
You've got all this professional.
It is. Okay,
No, that's not bamboo either.
this is our stainless steel.
stainless steel.
Look, I'm going to work it through. Yeah, this comes in two stages. We've got to do that, and then we're going to be talking about the salted egg.
I want to find out all about that. Now, how long?
Until they're golden brown. About 2 more minutes.
Okay.
Chef, 2 more minutes? Yeah. Well, that's that lovely golden colour. You can see they've got a bit of that.
Oh, yes, sirree.
They're not sort of smoothie.
Could really not. You could eat them like this, couldn't
Here we
you?
are. I'm going to.
But there's more to come.
That's it. I'll turn on my heat.
Beautiful Rosedale
oil, just a little bit, so my
Look at
butter
that.
doesn't. There we are.
Now,
And
some butter.
Now, while this is happening,
Yep.
2 tablespoons of butter. That's 1. That's 2. Okay, and I've got to be careful so
Yes.
the butter doesn't burn.
That's this.
Okay.
Now, this is you've got to be very careful.
Now, can you put in the curry leaves?
These are current. You can grow them back in Australia. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Some chilli.
Yes, a little bit of chilli, not that too much.
No, a little bit of chilli.
Okay.
Beautiful.
There we are. We're happy with that.
Yep.
Okay, Joshua.
You got
I'm not going to. I'm a bit frightened.
He's so confident. He's
Well,
not
the
even
smell,
looking.
you happy with that?
Yes.
And the prawns?
The egg.
Oh, the egg yolk. The egg yolk?
Egg yolk first.
The egg yolk, egg yolk first.
That one
Yeah.
there, yeah. Now look, this is interesting.
Now, hang on, I've got to put the egg yolk first while you talk about
Michael,
them.
That would you say is in the brine for about 6 months?
Yeah, 3 months, yep.
3 months. That's the
Yep.
yolk there, and you combine that with a little bit of salt and.
No, it's all ready to go.
Oh, ready to go.
See,
Oh, that's it. That's just
That's
the
it.
yolk.
It's boiled, and then they mash it.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, and that's it. Whoop, hang on. Sorry.
Oh.
I mash it.
Yeah,
Look at this.
Michael.
And it foams.
This is a foaming success.
It is. How's that? Okay, chef? Okay, all right. Put the.
Are you? This is the. Have a look at that.
Okay.
That is quite.
Okay, the
I
prawns
think
go
you've
in.
created a monster, Michael.
Hang on.
Yep. Turning
And I
around,
turn on the
round,
heat.
round.
I need for you to add milk powder, and I'll keep working it, because what's going to happen,
How much of this, Mark?
the milk powder, it's going to absorb it all. Okay, I just got to keep working this.
Yeah. Oh, I see. So it's a sort of a dry mix.
It's a dry mix.
Wow, wow. Pretty done. Beautiful.
Michael.
Yeah, what goes on? Plate?
Now, hang on. There's a head,
Yep.
okay?
Yep.
And a prawn,
Yep, in there.
and
The big one.
the big one. Look at that.
Here's the
Hang on.
resistance.
The one at the back. Look at that, eh?
Oh, Michael, that is
Huh?
beautiful.
There we are.
A little bit of garnish.
Wait a minute. Oh, I've got
Righto.
tennis elbow.
Now, tell us
And
about this here.
This is dried fish, and you just deep fry it until you get it crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And in here,
That's a mustard.
there we are, a bit of garnish.
Mm-hmm.
And this, you put it all over.
I'll tell you what, these are like, remember the old potato straws?
Yeah, I got to be honest, I had a whole packet by these by
They are
myself.
amazing.
Okay. There we are.
We should put a bit of Murray River salt on it.
Just a little bit. Wok toss golden sands with freshwater prawns. Joshua,
What do you reckon?
this is your signature dish here. What
Out
do you
of
think?
10.
What do you reckon, Joshua?
Is that a 10 out of 10?
10 of 10.
Michael's freshwater prawns taste as good as they look, and our friends at McLaren Vale have introduced us to the Wirra Wirra Scrubby Rise to go with the dish. They say it's the perfect accompaniment for lively Asian seafood dishes, and this is certainly a lively one. The Wirra Wirra wine is a blend of Sauvignon Blanc with just a touch of Semillon and of Viognier. For more information on great wines, go to mclarenvale.info, where one thing leads to another.
Coming up after the break, these two characters cook fish in a banana stem. Mmm, delicious.
I've made my way to another market in Kuching. It's a very lively place with fish being cleaned, fish wrapped for sale, fruit and vegetables beautifully displayed. But this is what I'm looking for. It's called mee deen, and it's a local delicacy. We tried a couple of mee deen dishes at John's restaurant. It's a green jungle fern, and it's a bit like spinach, only crunchy. Our other dishes were being cooked out the back, chicken and herbs, baked in bamboo.
To understand more of the culture of Borneo, we've come to the Sarawak Cultural Village. It's a beautiful setting among the tropical gardens and nearby mountains. The two Michaels have set off to explore the longhouses. These are the traditional buildings of the tribal group of the Sarawak region. And they've discovered one of the traditional hunting methods, the deadly blow dart. Time to sit for a while and watch the spectacular cultural performances in the theatre. It's a great show, but it was quite a surprise when we ended up being part of it.
Selamat Bitang, and welcome to this cultural segment.
I'm really looking forward to this because we've had. Open it up.
Have a look at
It's
that.
our little toolkit.
We haven't made it, but look, this is where you actually cook.
The reason we've got the bamboo is that we've had meals where they stuff the food in the bamboo and put the bamboo like that on the fire, and it cooks inside the bamboo.
And
it's just amazing.
And this recipe is so simple. This fish has been gilled, gutted and scoured. I'm going to cut it up into cutlets. And you're going to make a paste. We're going to include some G-Fresh as well, a bit of that beautiful Rosedale oil. Put it together, cover it, spice it up and whack it in there. Half an hour later on charcoal, it's a done deal.
And I tell you what, it is a taste sensation.
Okay, I'm going to cut off the wings.
Careful.
Look, the bones.
Oh,
Look.
God,
Now, can you do your little bit?
Oh, right. Yes, I've already put some.
Look, I'm taking off all the fins.
I've already put some lemongrass in there. I'm going to put a little bit of garlic, not much, but I'm also going to add a little bit of ginger here from G-Fresh, just a little bit. You don't want to make it too sloppy. You really have to sort of just give it a good...
Now, see what I've just done, Michael?
Yep.
I've taken off all this is the dorsal fin, the anal fin, but I'm leaving on the caudal fin, which is the tail fin.
Yep.
And I'm just going to cut it up into generous cutlets. Was that definite?
I reckon.
If you hear me say something, you know.
Oh, you be careful.
No. See?
I've already
My
put
fish
some
in
chilies in. I can put a few mushies in, a little bit of, no, you're going to put the sugar. I've done that. I've
Hang
done
on.
that. Ginger, I've done that. I'll put some of this. This is a
I learnt this from my mother.
what a way to go. I've got some Asian paste here from G Fresh. Just a little bit of that, not too much. Just a little bit like that, which will add it up. It's got all the goodies in and away we go.
Happy?
Yep. Happy as.
Well, exactly.
Now the olive oil.
I'm going to put a little bit of that rose
Beautiful.
day oil. Going to put some on top.
Look at that there.
Just
That's real.
enough.
Michael, the aroma coming out of this
beautiful?
mix here.
Okay, beautiful Barossa oil. I'm going to sprinkle some Murray River salt. Okay, just enough to give it flavour.
These little flakes in too, I
That
reckon.
beautiful pepper that is well known here in Sarawak. Some of it's gone to the wind. Okay, that's a little, I reckon that's enough. And right in front, a little bit of sugar. It's probably about a quarter of a teaspoon.
Yep,
How you going?
I'm done, I reckon.
China?
Because you don't need a lot, do you?
No, is that it?
You reckon that's it?
I think so.
I can probably get it.
Didn't cross that
No,
one
no,
very
no, that's
well.
the mushrooms.
Is it okay?
Yeah.
Right, there we are. Mickey's done that. How's that? I like your headgear.
Beautiful.
Right, now we've got to work this through
Okay.
just to cover it.
Yep.
You happy with that?
Yeah. You can add other flavour if you wanted to.
Okay.
You put a little bit of, I suppose, curry in there, couldn't you? A little bit of curry.
It certainly
flavour.
can.
A
There's
little
the
bit of
fish.
coriander.
There we are.
Um,
There we are. How's that, Michael?
this is the. You'll see he's on sale in Adelaide. Angela to
Yeah.
stores within,
Bamboo.
within a few
No,
weeks.
bananas.
But how good's that? Or if you got bamboo like that in your backyard.
Well, this.
What else? This is. Look at this.
There we are.
Get out. Have a look at that.
This will take about a half an hour. We've got some charcoal that's been set there for a while. And,
Do you know what?
what, Michael?
I reckon if Moses and the bulrushes, he probably had one of these.
You reckon?
Yeah.
I wonder where we got the recipe from. Oh, he's been watching the show.
He went down the river.
We've got to wind up.
Right,
Okay, we'll see you soon.
Don't go away because after the break, the two Michaels get to try the scrumptious fish in the banana stem.
Mickey, this has been cooking for about a half an hour on the charcoal.
And Michael, it's not a big fire, is it?
No,
Not
it's just
really
got a
hot. No.
very gentle heat.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's have a look.
Yep.
Oh, there you are. Look at that.
Look about that.
Have a look. See the steaks?
Yes.
They've just sort of broken away, so you can see the fish has come off the bone and it's cooked. And the recipe is ikan, which is fish in Malay in a banana stem with Asian flavours.
It's the first time I've had fish cooked in a banana plant, but it was really delicious. And a Cooper's Premium Light is the perfect accompaniment. Although it's a light beer, it has plenty of flavour. Cooper's make the beer with traditional lager brewing techniques, so you know it has that terrific Cooper's taste.
We are back on the Sarawak River and the boys are coming aboard for a sunset cruise. It's a terrific way to explore the city. How relaxing is this? We're cruising down the Sarawak River on the MV Equatorial.